There are several ways to hook a live shrimp, each one suited for a different situation. To freeline a shrimp in the current or suspend it under a float or popping cork, hook the shrimp across the head just below the horn, making sure you miss the vital organs, which appear as a dark spot. Use a light wire short shank hook if possible so the shrimp can drift and swim naturally. To fish a live shrimp on a jig head, a rig called troll right, insert the hook point under the chin and exit at the top of the head just behind the horn, again making sure you miss the vital organs. Finally, break off the tail fins, which often make the entire concoction spin in the current. When casting distance is important, like when trying to bait a cruising fish, hook the shrimp through the tail. This keeps the heavier head forward and reduces the chances of it tearing during the cast. Start by breaking off the tail fins, which in this case catch the wind, altering the direction and the length of your cast. Next, thread the hook through the center of the tail, bending the shrimp as needed until the entire shank of the hook is hidden inside. Then, push the point through the underside of the tail and pull the tail over the eye of the hook and the knot to hide both. When rigging a shrimp this way, a bait holder hook, which has small barbs along the shank, prevents the shrimp from sliding down the hook. Another way to rig a shrimp for casting or drift fishing is to run the point of the hook through the tip of the tail, either crosswise or from the bottom up. The latter keeps the hook point clear of bottom snags. Some charter captains prefer this method because it lets the shrimp kick naturally and keeps the point of the hook in ideal position for a solid hookup. And finally, to rig a shrimp weedless to fish it effectively in grassy areas or in places where there's a lot of floating grass, break off the tail fins and push the point of the hook all the way through the tip of the tail. Then, pull the hook shank out. Flip the hook upside down so that it's again facing the shrimp and embed the point inside the fleshy part of the tail.